There's a quiet tension many people carry, but rarely say out loud. It shows up in small moments, when you're grateful for what you have, but still feel a pull toward something more. When you've worked hard to build a stable life, yet find yourself craving space, simplicity, or even stillness. And then the question comes, what's wrong with me? Why do I want more and less at the same time? The truth is, nothing is wrong with you. You're not inconsistent. You're not ungrateful. You're not confused. You're responding to different needs that are both real. Wanting more often comes from a place of expansion. You want to grow, to experience new things, to reach your potential, to create a life that feels meaningful, not just manageable. It's the part of you that imagines possibilities, that believes your life can deepen, widen, and become more aligned. But wanting less comes from a different kind of wisdom. It's the part of you that's tired of noise, of pressure, of carrying too much, physically, mentally, emotionally. It's the part that longs for peace, for clarity, for breathing room. And these two desires, they don't cancel each other out. They're not opposites. They're signals. It feels confusing because the world often tells us to choose one, to either chase more success, more income, more achievement, or to let go, simplify, slow down, be content with less. But real life isn't that clean. You can want to advance your career and also want evenings that feel quiet and unhurried. You can desire financial growth and still feel overwhelmed by the cost of constantly striving. You can dream of building something bigger while also craving a smaller, softer daily life. These aren't contradictions. They're layers. Sometimes more doesn't actually mean more things. It can mean more meaning, more freedom, more time with people who matter, more alignment with who you're becoming. And when you look at it that way, more starts to feel less like pressure and more like direction. And less isn't about shrinking your life. It's about removing what doesn't belong. Less noise, less comparison, less unnecessary urgency, less of what drains you without giving anything back. Less is how your life makes space for the more that actually matters. So maybe the tension you feel isn't a problem to solve. Maybe it's guidance. What if you didn't force yourself to choose? What if you allowed both desires to exist without rushing to resolve them? You might start asking different questions. Not, should I want more or less? But, what kind of more am I actually looking for? And what kind of less would help me feel more like myself? Because sometimes, you don't need a completely new life. You just need to adjust what you're carrying within it. You're allowed to grow without constantly pushing yourself to the edge. You're allowed to rest without feeling like you're falling behind. You're allowed to build something meaningful while also protecting your peace. These things can coexist. Not perfectly, not all the time, but enough to create a life that feels more honest. And maybe that's the goal. Not perfection, not having everything figured out, but living in a way that feels true to the season you're in. So if you've been feeling pulled in two directions, take this as permission. You don't have to rush your clarity. You don't have to justify your desires. You don't have to explain why part of you wants to expand, while another part wants to simplify. Both parts are trying to take care of you. You're allowed to want more, and you're allowed to want less. And somewhere in between those two is a life that fits you better than anything extreme ever could. Stay there for a moment and listen to what each side is quietly asking for. You might find they're not in conflict at all. This is the gentle grind, and growth was never meant to be rushed.